Sidelines tonight reporting Allie LaForce. Last outing for Orlando, the loss to Miami. Pass to Murray. There's a screen by Collins. Murray, no good. Clark taking a minute to talk Jamal Murray here, a talented guard who's had to battle a variety of injuries.
Yeah, when he's been healthy, he's been dynamic and almost unstoppable as a scorer. And you know, sometimes the injuries show up, and that's part of the landscape of being a pro athlete at times. I know it's been frustrating for him, but he continues to persist and persevere, which is a credit to him. But when he's healthy, boy, he's a special and clutch shot maker. Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Inside, here's Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Outside Thomas. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Towns. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Down low. They get a hand on it. Jokic with the steal. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Cans the shot from the wing. McDaniels got 5 points so far. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. When Karl-Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Towns.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Back to Jokic. The shot's good.
Well, he's so crafty, a really tricky player. I mean, Jokic likes to go with the floater when the defense least expects it.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the middle. Towns. Off target at the rim. Jokic with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. The shot by McDaniels. No good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And for such a young team, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Pass to Levine. Back to Towns. Jokic with the steal. Good chance here for McDaniels. Another miss by Orlando. In the corner, it's Levine. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Levine with that high-arching shot from the corner.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Magic. Trailing by 2. McDaniels on the wing. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Stolen by Thomas. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Jokic with the steal. From the wing. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniels got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, you know, Jokic has such active hands and really good anticipation. For a big guy, he comes up with a lot of steals.
Now here's Murray. Scoreless thus far.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
The Magic with the lead. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And the three off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Good on the shot. Levine's got 7.
Look at the quickness from Levine. Saw the defender closing in and still got the shot away.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Now here's McDaniel. Guarded by Levine. Orlando moving the ball around. Kicks it up to Collins. The Magic again can't hit. Towns up top. Doesn't go for him. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
It's been all about Jaden McDaniels for the Magic. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The
visiting team, 13.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
You know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys. And that'll hype your team up. Great defensive play at one end, instant offense at the other.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Kevin, back to you.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Picked away. Here's McDaniels. Bangs home the trifecta. And now a 5-point Orlando lead. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Orlando.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Hey, I'd like to also shout out the way they've defended. Already they've recorded some really good shot blocks.
Pass to Collins. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Mark, there's no question Peyton Watson is a player on the rise.
Yeah, and I think his ceiling's pretty high. I mean, he's a high-effort guy, seems to be a high-character guy because he's always ready whenever his number is called, and he produces in short stints of playing time. And the versatility he brings defensively, major value added.
Towns.
Anthony Towns.
And that comes off the assist by Levine. Towns has got 6 here in this quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to McCollum. Jokic a screen. Crowder pulls it in. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. LaVine can do a lot of damage from deep.
McDaniels left side. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Outside, LaVine. And LaVine with the slam.
And you see why LaVine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Magic making a switch here. The Magic trail by 6. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Pass to Towns. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Appears like he's found his footing here in the second quarter. Much more efficient.
Now, Jokic. In the corner, Collins with it. And Peyton Watson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Pass to Jokic to end the run. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
You can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
There's a screen by Collins. And it's Jokic in the corner. It's rebounded by Towns.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
And LaVine with the slam.
Well, we know LaVine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Pass to Merrill. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Comes up empty down low. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Magic trailed by 12. Fires it up. Another miss by Orlando.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
The kick out to Towns. And Watson has it in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper.
3 points.
Watson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And we've reached halftime in this one.
18.
Up by 15.
33.
We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Towns, the screen.
That'll be 3 seconds.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
Crowder, for good reason, is known as a tremendous glue guy, an effective role player who plays to his strengths on both ends of the floor.
And Jones with the stuff.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every passage.
And it's Murray with the jam.
think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
Towns with it. Now guarded by Murray. Right side Towns. To the inside. And Towns throws it down.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
Jokic a screen. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Pass to Murray. Jokic a screen. Jokic rising up.
Well, Jamal Murray comes off that screen looking for his own shot, but he saw a lane open up and set his teammate up instead.
Jones, no one around him.
Jones Jr.
That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, the Magic building up a roster of players who D-up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Kevin?
Yeah, you're right. They've got great personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Rolling. Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Screen by McDaniel. Here's Murray. And the layup is good. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
And it's Towns missing. The Magic trailed by 20. Thomas with the ball. Jones covering. The 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Count it.
Derek Jones.
Jones has got 9.
This is where Jones Jr. is especially scintillating. Excellent at running the floor and finishing in transition.
And here's Jokic outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Derek Jones.
And the basket by Jones.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Once again off the mark, Orlando.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
And Murray's got the ball here for Orlando. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. It's Thomas on the wing. And Murray, here we go. Jokic, that's a 2-pointer. The Magic again can't hit. Here's Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Now, here's Jokic. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Now, Eason. Misses the baby hook. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And they pick up 2.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Now here's Murray. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are bright.
And the dunk by Towns.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
From deep, Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Murray surveying the D. Pass to Jokic. Orlando moving the ball around. Another miss by Jokic.
He really hasn't done much to help their cause today. They could have used a little more offense from him.
And Jones slams it home.
Yeah, he's got his master's degree in dunking. Derrick Jones Jr. can throw it down on everybody.
Pass to Jokic. In the corner, Collins with it. Here's Levine.
Big time.
Cameron Thomas.
And bringing the fight there, Levine, fearless. Gaining contact for the potential +1.
That one misses for Levine. Well, with Zubats, obviously, Clark, you're getting strength, but he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skills.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. You know, he knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets.
Shot clock at 2. McDaniels.
And that's how Levine's coaches want him to compete. He's maintaining good defensive position and, as a result, forces a tough shot.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Murray outside. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Right side Towns. Down low. And the jam by Levine.
Look, this is why Levine's teammates look to feed him and let him eat. They know how hot he can get.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Murray. Jokic a screen. And it's Murray penetrating. On the wing, Murray. Back to Jokic. Clock at 4. The Magic again can't hit. To the paint. And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Outside Collins.
2 minutes remaining.
Murray left side.
2 minutes.
From deep, Jokic. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
pass to Jokic. Trying to get something going. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Jokic has got 6 here in this quarter. Here's Jones. Here's Towns. And he banks in the layup.
Exactly what they needed from Towns. Using his size and strength to box out and keep that play alive.
And it's Jokic in the corner. Back to Murray. At the elbow, Jokic shoots over Towns, and it's Jokic missing. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Anthony
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And it's Murray penetrating. The open shot, Jokic. No good off the front iron. Inside, here's Jones. And Jones slams it in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg.